Hello everyone, we are back again to the series of lessons in extended essay. You remember we had a talk about the general structure of extended essay, title, research question, and the thesis statement. Now this is the time to learn how to give academic value to our essay. It's a very important part. This is a very important criterion on which all the examiners are focused. So please pay attention not to lose mark. In my opinion, main steps will include first, making a special paragraph, and the second will be making a structured essay. What the special paragraph is, how to make a structured essay, let's learn them one by one in detail. Are you ready? Let's start. Okay, you may remember at the beginning of our essay we had a title, and then the research question, and then you were supposed to restate your research question, and then the thesis statement. Before you give any background information, please make a special paragraph to show that your research is genuine and has academic connection with other works. Then you can continue. But how this paragraph is made? I will give you a set of questions. If you answer those questions, I think the job is done. Okay? First set of questions. Does your research have relationship with similar former or current ones? Or is it valued enough in the related subject to be read by the reader? Or is your research question targeted a useful academic goal? Seems that all the questions are related, and if you answer one of them, I think part of the paragraph is made. Second set of questions. How did you engage to this research? Or do you have any meaningful reason for doing the research? Or can you mention some applications for your research question? Maybe all the questions in this page also are related. And if you answer one of them, I think the job is done and the paragraph is made. But let's practice them indeed. Let's concentrate on this research question to make that special paragraph. How does temperature of a copper wire affect its electrical resistance in DC? Question number 1. Which topic of physics covers this research question? Do not write this question. Please answer this question. Implicitly mention that this topic, for instance, relates to the electricity, a special branch of physics. Number 2. Which possible industrial applications does this research have? So implicitly answer this question. Mention a few applications. It's very important. Number 3. How did you engage to the effect of temperature on resistance? Why didn't you focus, for instance, the effect of length on resistance? Why temperature? Number 4. Why copper and not other metals? Answer it. Why didn't you focus, for instance, on iron? Why copper? Number 5. Is there similar research in references? Most probably yes. So please mention it and show that academically it's related to them. And number 6, why DC and not AC? Why did you concentrate on DC? You know that the effect of AC is different from AC in resistance. Why? Why DC? These are a few questions you can answer and make that special paragraph to show the academic value of this research question. Let's go to the next one. How can mortgage affect population of age under 40 considering Berlin in the first decade of 21st century? Question number 1. You can answer this question to start your paragraph. Which topic of business management or economics covers this research question? This research question is related to maybe business management or economics. Mention the special branch of that. And number 2, is there an important reason for studying the effect of mortgage on population? Why didn't, for example, you concentrate on the geographical properties of the land on population? Why mortgage? Number 3, why Berlin in 21st century? Why the age under 40? Why didn't you concentrate on the age, for instance, under 50? Why? Number 4, is there a similar research in this field? Mention it. And number 5, what happens if we know your results? The results may be useful for something, so please mention it. Number 6, did you have any motivation for making this research? Or no, you may have just the motivation to fill the 4,000 words. So it's very important. Represent your motivation. It's very important. Okay. Now it's the time to go to the second step, making a structured essay. How? Okay, suppose that we made the first paragraph, which is very important to show the academic value. It's not enough. You should continue with making a structured essay. What does it mean? All along your essay, please stick to your research question. You start with your research question and you remember that your extended essay is answering to your own research question. So all the coming subtopics after your research question must be all related to that. Otherwise, you will lose mark because you will go for digression and the person who is checking your essay may see that you are off the track and it's dangerous. Pay attention. For instance, suppose that again we repeat that research question we already had. How does temperature of a copper wire affect its electrical resistance in DC? One of the possible subtopics, for instance, in the argumentation or maybe background information could be experimental facts about electrical resistance of copper by temperature raising DC. As you see, you are supporting your argumentation or your research question, everything, by experimental facts, not generally about electrical resistance, but electrical resistance of copper. And also the effect of temperature on that, not in AC, but in DC. It's very important. So be focused on your research question. Do not write experimental facts about electrical resistance. It's general. We are not talking about electrical resistance in general. This essay is about copper and the effect of temperature on copper, and also in DC. So please be focused. The other subtopic may be solid state physics, theoretically, and correlation of electrical resistance again, and temperature of copper in DC. As you see in the second subtopic, you are supporting your argumentation with theoretical facts. Anyway, we have maybe more and more subtopics, but they must be all related to your research question. Let's go for another one. How can mortgage affect population of age under 40 studying Berlin in the first decade of the 21st century? One of the possible subtopics in your argumentation or in your background information everywhere might be statistical data about mortgage, housing of age under 40 in Berlin during the first decade of 21st century. You see, we are presenting some statistical data, not generally about the mortgage housing, and also of age under 40, which is the research question, and in Berlin, not in, for instance, New York. During the first decade of 21st century, not during the second decade. It's very important. Be focused. Another subtopic may be limiting effect of job vacancies on population of age under 40 in Berlin during the first decade of 21st century. As you see, the second subtopic also is related all to the research question, but from another aspect, limiting effect of job vacancies again. Anyway, as you see, it's very important to make that structured essay. Again, I'm very thankful to you because of watching this video. The coming one will be about methodology. Please don't forget to review all the lessons and then continue. Take care and see you.